Alrighty, episode 4. I'm loving the support you guys are giving me on these previous episodes. I changed this off camera. I couldn't stand the fucking decal. I just decided to throw some structurals in there, and it kind of looks like engravings, I guess. I don't know what building I'm gonna do next. I actually just jumped on here with no plan at all. I'm saving this building for last. There's like, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do it, because this bottom floor is like 2 floors tall in Bloxburg, so let's roll with this right here. Red brick building, nice and classic. And then there's a little indent again, just like this building. It's the same height. Well, it's not the same height. It goes. It has a roof that is like 2 stories tall. But if you think about it, it's still only a 3-story tall building. These would actually work perfect. Can these please? Okay, yes. Whew. I don't know when they added that, but being able to scale pillars is so nice. I swear, man. I don't know how to describe this building. It's very odd, man. Like, you can see that these are very different heights, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. They might have to be the same height in game. Windows. Actually, I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger, I think. Structurals. I have to add this little part here. I have to. This will complete it. Color it that green. And then make it like this. Bam, just like that. Now I can get these back in. I don't know how to describe these. I think I'm gonna use this one. This is like the classic window, if you want to make custom windows. That works perfect, actually. It's the same color as that. And there's another one on the top that's like paper thin. Just like that. And then if I take, as you can see, it's kind of like, it's like a curved arch window. So if I take the structural here, I'm pretty sure you can transform structurals. I should know this by now, but just like that. Ooh, I can just copy these right over, can't I? Perfect. I don't need to do these individually now. There's a little thing going up the middle, or frame. I don't even know what the hell you call this, to be honest with you. Window stuff. Put it in a little bit more like that, and then that is the window. That's it right there. They should be taller, but like I said, I don't think I'd be able to do that because knowing Bloxburg, you can't. I've had this problem on the second episode. Like I said, you can't put windows when crossing between floors. If I could, this entire wall would just be pure window and no trim. But like, that's just an issue Bloxburg has, sadly. But we're already getting our little shape going. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more though. If I get a plank, just do that. Just a little, no. Yeah, just like a little more shape. If that makes any sense. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna extend the trim to the second floor. Can I not get it like in between? And then if I just move it to there. And then like this. Whoops. Like this. There. That's it right there. Just gotta copy it over again. Perfect. That's looking good. The lighting is a bit weird. Can I change that? No. But you can kind of see, like, when it protrudes out like that, it's so easy to add this shape, but it gets you so much more detail in your build, and it's nice. I like it. And I'm gonna have to put structurals on this, unfortunately. It'll be a little bit tedious, but I'll make it quick, I promise. There. That's some shape. Definitely gonna add something here, though. Actually, what I should do... Oh, I can't do that, though. It's annoying how you can only transform basic shapes so they're a certain distance away. I mean, if we're paying, like, 400 Robux for this pass, I feel like it should be infinite now. I don't see what cheats you could do if the transform was infinite. Just like that. Perfect. I don't know what to do next. I think I'm gonna add what's here across again. I think I want it higher up though. I can't tell which would be better, the painted brick wall or this one. Probably painted brick wall. And then it's a super strong like orange red. That's kind of it right there. I think I want it a little bit lighter though. Can you guys see it? Hold on. How's that looking? Everything in Roblox is a little bit more vibrant. Hold on. So it's really hard to like color match stuff from real life into Bloxburg, but I think I've got it. I know, more structurals, I apologize. There we go. Am I about to add more of these? Let me get this again. If we put this across, protrude it outward. I'll make it flat and long, like that. Whoops. Oh, come on. Make this a little bit darker. What I should be doing, actually, is getting the windows down here as well. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Hold on. Okay, that's... It's sometimes hard to tell if it's actually straight, level, not rotated, you know? It might be a bit too tall now, though. Yeah, like that. That's perfect. Oh, yeah, I can just copy it over. I almost forgot. There. Okay, those are the windows. Whew. Alright. I'm gonna make this concrete, same as this. There we go, that's a lot better. A little light, and double doors. These are the only double doors we have. Okay, I can do just the border with this one. Holy shit. Black door with black handles. Okay, that's good. Window up top. I gotta get rid of that arch to make it scalable, though. That's annoying. That is the little inside part done now. Something I would like to do, actually. There's a little thing at the bottom part here. It's only on the outside part, too. It's not on the inside area. So that's something else. The windows on the second floor are like these ones, but they're... No, they are the same size, are they? Yeah, they are. Okay. There's one directly above here, and there's one right here. Are they wide enough? Yeah, I think they're wide enough. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna copy this over, just so I get something the same size. I'm not gonna be lazy with this, I promise. Delete everything off, except for the... No, delete the corners, too. It's the same color, it's like a tan. Put it in here like this. Wait, this needs to be a lot skinnier. Just like this. That matches actually perfectly. Once this one's done, it'll all be easier from here, because then I can just copy them over. Remember that. There's nothing wrong with working on like a super detailed piece as long as you can copy it over. And there's nothing wrong with working on something super detailed if you have to do them individually. It's just that if you do it individually, that's going to take ages. And I have respect for people who do that. Just like that. And if I took a basic shape, I mean a structural, the large round rod, and I put it like at the bottom of the concave, like here, just like that. Place more of these on top, and I'll place another one of these rounded parts here, and then a super skinny bit goes in here, and then you get a... Is there like a basic triangle, or do I have to do the half and half thing? I have to do the half and half thing, okay. And then take another box, make it like way more out from the other bit, just like this. We take that. Dude, I swear, this little like design I'm doing is gonna cost like 10K per window at this point. This is bad. And then we put another thing right in the center. Just like this. And then if we darken this, like I did on the last one, you'll see the details better. If you darken stuff that overlaps. Okay, I found out something else I should be adding. Like this alone actually looks okay. And I'm happy with it, but I want to go way harder with this. Like I'm actually going to do some tiny stuff that you probably won't notice unless you zoom in. I'll do a little bit of this. Just some extra stuff, you know? A lot of Bloxburg YouTubers, like, will even say in their videos they skip out on details like this, because, I mean, who's gonna notice them, right? But, like, personally, I feel like it's worth the effort, because just alone, being able to walk around... Well, this might be just a me thing. Whenever I used to make giant... Well, not giant, but, like, I used to make cities all the time. Like, I've probably had about 4 city plots in total. But what I love to do is I would, like, roam around. Like, I don't know. Like, before I deleted them all, like, I have no city plots left, by the way. Like, this is the only one I have, like, the one I'm currently working on. When I did have those other ones, I'd like to walk around in them and just explore. Because, like, I love looking back at the work I do. Like, that's how I am when I'm drawing, right? Like, I feel like any other artists can relate. Like, if you've done a drawing, there's nothing more fun than, but also nothing more embarrassing than looking at your old work. Almost like your first drawings, right? Like, that's always a thrill, but, like, it's also, ugh, you know? I don't really think I'm gonna add anything else. I think we're good. I mean, that's pretty full and flush. Actually, no, I'm gonna add one more thing. Sorry, guys. Just like this. I really like where we're going with this building. Like, you can actually just see, by adding those little structurals, like these little things here, like the rods, the little beams, you can see how much it really adds, because if you just delete this little stuff, look how empty that looks, right? But when you have it, it gives it shape that, I don't know, some people won't notice that, but, like, I feel like it adds a lot. Speaking of, I'm gonna actually add something little right now. And now, oh my god, $3,000. Okay, that's expensive. We can add this to every window. So I was wondering why it was clipping through the roof, but then I found out these second floor ones actually don't have the triangle part. Like, if you just look at it, it's like, it's just flat, and then you have the cornices on the top. Is that what they're called? Something like that. I hate how you can't resize these. It really triggers me. Make it a little bit darker so it stands out. So if I go to structurals, if I get a large beam, no, bigger than that, the giant one, and out. We're gonna make it this, but we're gonna make it a wood, and we're gonna make it even darker. And then after that, we're gonna put another structural on top of this one. I know, it's a lot of structurals and it's very expensive, but it really adds to it. And then this one's gonna be the same color as this. You can kind of see the vision now, like now that they're connected like this. So this is going to be the difficult part. It has it's taller than this other building, but it has like a third floor, but it's like an attic. So what I think I might do, there's 2 windows on it, and they're pretty much the same size as the ones below. Like, I really don't want to do a custom roof, but I may or may not have to. I got to get windows for each of these. Like that. I'm actually debating on putting another structural down, to be honest with you. Oh, that fits perfectly. And then just make it the same size. Actually, what I need to do, I need to put this on top of a cube. That way I can just copy the whole thing. Now, it looks bland right now, but what I gotta do is I gotta add a shit ton of shapes, anything, you name it. It's possible I could just copy this. What I gotta do is I gotta remove this, because these are a little bit taller than that. And it has those arches again, that what you did down here. It's just so complicated. I think this is like the most complicated we've actually gotten on our builds here. This is gonna be a little bit of an issue. If I do just this, that works. There. Now I can get rid of this, because this only goes out on one side. Hopefully this works. I don't see why it wouldn't. If I just did this on both sides, I'll have to add the arch again, but like, that's easy. I should probably recolor this too. And then, it's probably the most time-consuming part of the actual build. The little arch. It's very looks similar in color though. I'm not sure I'm a fan. What I can do, I should probably get started on this now actually, is I gotta do the overhang and the trim of this. There we go. I'm gonna make this the same color as this. I don't like that little bump this guy has over here. I guess I'll put a basic shape in the middle to fill that in. That works. Oh, I'm just looking at this. This one's taller than the other one. Why is that? There we go. Okay, I need more of these planks. Actually, no. These are better. You can resize these to the same size as planks, and they are centered, unlike the planks. Like if I do this. Make it 1. That works just as grid. Grid? 270. And then I line it up just so it's like that. Gotta remember that. 270. And I just gotta line it up so it's flush. Just like that. And then I gotta do one going up here as well. Ooh, why is that like that? I can put a basic shape in there, we're good. It'll be a little bit annoying, but I can get that done. And now I just need a little triangle to go into here. My bad. The nice part about this is I can actually just copy this right over, because this is all placed on top of a cube. I'm glad I remembered to do that, because if I didn't, I'd have to put everything to the other window individually. Line it up, so it's flush on that side. Flush on this side. There. It's not perfect when you look at it from up close, but this is on the friggin' roof, remember? Like, you're gonna be looking at it from down here. Like this. So, like, when you're looking at it from down there, it doesn't really matter as much. I'll do something different. I'll put round rods again. You know, the classic, easy way to add shape. And I'll do another one, going up the center of this, but I'll make it light. Bam! That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything else that needs to be added. I think all I need to do now is just add some shape to the roof. No, we'll leave it for now. I think we're good. I think we might be done this. I say as I add more. Why is this so tall? See, you can see stuff up at the top isn't flush, but it still works. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's all I need to really do. Actually, hold on. Last thing, I promise. Okay, now I just gotta copy this over. This basic shape. Just like this. And then the window. You match up how much space is in between the two. That's about it. Okay, now I can actually get started on the roof, which is nice. Those ones might work better. I know I said ew to these originally, but like... if I get like a slime green, or like a very bland green, and then darken it, I think that looks perfect. All I gotta do is put a rectangle. Or a structural. A structural will work fine. And now I gotta like try to align it perfectly. And then, boom. Look at that! Oh my god! Okay, that works great. I'm so pleased at that. I get a structural up here. I'll do it with like this traditional beam thing. Make it the same color as what's down here. If I do that, you get a little bit of an edge, and I'll also put a bigger one on top of that. Does that work? I think it does. I just need to add these little details that these have right here. This makes it have more shape. I've said this before. More shape. More color. I mean, if you just use the same color for all the little details you add, you're not going to really notice the details, right? Actually, I need a flat roof up here. Oh, wait, no, I can put a floor up here. So this is going to be expensive, but we'll make it work. Get a giant cube basic shape. Line it up with this. And color it as concrete, and then fill this entire thing. I'm really happy with how this is going. I think it actually looks better than the building neighboring it. I've never actually done something like this where the roof is like tall, but it's actually got a floor inside of it that you can go in. Well, you can't go in it, but like, you know what I mean, right? Like, look at that. I'm very happy with how this is looking. We're almost done this. Something. We're gonna take a quick intermission and do what some commenters suggested. I asked for feedback in the last video, and I got that feedback, and I'm actually quite happy because, like, the nice part about this feedback people are giving me, they're giving me a reason too, right? Like, we're gonna look at some right now. Those grates are great. I do think the bright orange metal texture is a little bit off, and I'm pretty sure he's referring to the corroded metal. I'd be curious if maybe a diamond cross silver metal texture exists, or maybe you could make a decor one to cover the man cover holes. So what I think he means is I could either put a decal over the manhole cover, or I could make it the diamond plate, which does look good. Hopefully he watches this video because I'm gonna need his opinion on this. And I'll need everybody's opinion on this. Do we like the diamond metal, or are we gonna like a decal? So this is the diamond metal, nice and simple. I'm gonna run over here real quick, copy the decal over. We have like an actual looking manhole. I think the real one looks better, to be honest with you. But I'll need the viewers' opinions on this. Viewers, what do you think? Do we like the diamond or do we like the decal? I'm kind of thinking decal, to be honest with you. I like those a lot. That is all the manhole covers. Someone else suggested saying that this tree is a bit out of place, which I agree with. He says I should make it just like the trees that are like in the map. Now, I don't think I'm going to do that tree exactly, because it's a bit big. Yeah, we're just going to go with the rough cypress. And then put the bag. Color this to like a sage color. Now, after that quick little intermission, let's go back to this. I'm going to do some stuff up here. One thing being, I need to match this up. It's no Z fighting, that's nice. These are going to be a little bit tedious to get in and to make flush, but that's fine. Okay, there we go. That's the wall. There we go, match it up. I think we're looking good. Just double checking. I think I'm going to add a little point on this. Almost like a lightning rod, but not like a lightning rod, if that makes any sense. Just a little, like, knick-knack that'll add a bit to it. Okay, we're looking good and dandy. I don't know what to do about this gap. It's kind of annoying me. I'm pretty sure that's the building complete. I think while we're at it, I'm going to add the details that are around it. There's a bike rack thing here. I'm going to add a little cylinder to remember that while I do this. I want the garbage bag. Come on. Oh, wait, these don't have a garbage bag. These are just trees on their own. Just like that. For the circle, I don't really know how I'm going to do this. I think that's the best we're gonna get. It's a little tall. I might put it in the ground a bit more. I'm attempting to build those crosswalks now. I don't know how hard it's gonna be. I've never actually built these before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone else build them, so I'm either gonna be the first or I'm going to suffer making them. I think that's pretty much it. I think we're done. So what we did, we finished this building. We added trees and some details like this and the crosswalks. Again, tell me if they don't look good, ladies and gentlemen, please, because I have to know. Did the manhole covers, which was a suggestion, and we changed that tree. So we're actually starting to look more like a city now, which is nice. Go down and look. We can walk down the streets. And we can see just like how well it looks. I'm very proud of it actually now that I'm looking at it. Dude, especially that stuff up there, like I'm surprised you can actually see the detail I put in that. No interiors. I will add interiors like I said if it's Just so happens to have extra plot data. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this building. It was kind of a struggle, but like after a while I actually got the hang of it. And it looks actually like pretty accurate to the original, if I do say so myself. I love the trees and the bike rack thing that we got down here. Crosswalks I'm a bit iffy about. I'm not sure about these. Again, I'd like the viewers to decide on that. Ooh, I almost forgot actually. The address. I actually made the decal for the address. That looks good. So that's it. That's the entire building now. I'm so happy with how this looks. Oh my god. This is the most real looking building I think I've ever built next to this one. We still have to do this building, that building, and then there's another building right here. And then after all that, we'll be doing final details, and then we'll move on to our next series. Feel free to leave suggestions, by the way, if you want me to build like a intersection in Japan or Rome. Like, it can be honestly anywhere. I was thinking about doing an alleyway next, but again, suggestions, I love those. It gives me time to improve. I'll see you on episode 5.